I hail to the memory of a prince amongst Elrond, a kind father and beloved packmate. I hail for his deeds of bravery and for his deep reserves of wisdom. I hail with sorrow that so great a warrior no longer walks the land. I hail with joy that he knows peace at last in Gaia's bosom. I hail for Aaron the fire scarred, and shame anyone who does not howl with me. The the memoriam from Anna Maria Bentblade, Whispering Rover of the Fianna tribe. The Fianna tribe are of Celtic bloodline, and as they would say, possibly some Fey blood as well. There is one thing that the Fianna excel at. Is that they are excellent lore keepers and bards. Some speculate that the very first Fianna was a Galliard. They would say, not the first one, but the best. They have a very excellent memory. They can recite entire bloodlines from now all the way to back in the days of old. They are that good. They also have excessive enjoyment. Everything from music to dancing, drinking, love, and general merriment, and any other things. They also are very notorious, from what I've heard, that the Fianna are very notorious for the menace population and intertribal fighting. The menace population makes sense, considering that when they fall in love, they fall madly in love. Doesn't matter if it's human, Garou, or anyone else. The intertribal thing, actually, from what I suspect, it's from pretty much the general Ireland versus Britain. Which I kind of find ironic, considering that with their home territory is pretty much Western Europe, so to say. One of the things I think they'll have a problem with is not only how starkly different their tribal camps are, but instead, if they focus most of their fighting on against the worm rather than each other, it will be as mighty as any Gen Venerus, or even more so. Their appearance in helmet form is obviously Celtic. You could just have like a little hint of it, and you're swearing got up, down, left, and right. That that they are Fianna. In lupus, they're huge, much like the dire wolves of the ancient times, back in the days of when mammoth roamed the earth. They also have red and black fur. Considering from what I've observed, their territories is quite fitting. Very excellent to blend in. Their kin at least their human kin, majority of them are of Celtic descent, pretty much ranging from Irish, British, Scottish. In fact, from what I've heard, one of their tales has actually became a movie. Watch some of the trailers for Brave, and you could see that, like this film Brave was actually a story from the Fianna. Anyways, another thing that the Fianna know for, they are very protective and very close to their kin, both human and wolf. They have no problem bringing kin to moots and gatherings. Some say ill-advised, but I say teach the heritage. Doesn't matter what tribe you are. Their home territories are Ireland and Britain, but they have expanded to pretty much most of Western Europe and pretty much the eastern side of the United States. In the wilds, they protect the moors, the forests, the peat bogs. Their tribal totem is stag. Very appropriate for this tribe, considering that some would suspect that stag is a fertility totem. Probably, from what I suspect of the changing breeds, that their only ally is the Korax. Considering from the tales I've heard of the War of Rage, I'm kind of surprised they actually have one. But there's another ally that they also have: the changelings, the little ones, those that weave dreams. Considering that it's Ireland, that, again, very fitting. Until then, next time, Cubs, watch Brave and think of Werewolf. And for the next, the Norsemen of the North.